Hello guys. So the other day I asked myself what was the most overpowered tank in War Thunder, and I thought first in the 279, which yes, it's incredibly broken, but uh, if I had to choose one, it has to be this thing, right? The KV-1B is just incredibly busted at the VR, has always been busted, and I don't know why it hasn't went up at least by point 0.3 to 4.3. But nonetheless, here we have it. This thing is just incredibly strong. It just doesn't die. Besides, I mean, you guys saw the first clips I put, right, with the H over pressure, just funny stuff. I don't know. It's just War Thunder, right? So yeah, as always, I will be showing two matches: the 22 kill match first, which is just disgusting, and then I use a 14 kill match, which I use press W and turn my brain off, right? So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go into it. So here we are in Seversk, and it's single cap as you guys see. So as every KV-1B player will do, I'm just trying to go to the cap, right? My idea is to park in the cap and just get rid of them there. Just let them come towards me, right? So we see the first cap point rushers, just send it. They are just some low tier stuff, so I just deal with them easily, just no issues. Just a few shots, and I keep pushing towards the cap. I want to get into that cap as fast as possible. I'm seeing there's more tanks here. I don't know what it is. And then I see the sub thingy. That thing is just incredible as well. So yeah, I just get the kill there and I keep pushing, right? Just keep pushing. Try to get as fast as possible into the cap. I see a T-34 side on. And now I see there's one Sherman there. Is the M24, I think it is. So I don't know. I don't really know how to pen it. So I just put a shot in the gun, and yeah, then just that guy appears. So I just get rid of him. As you guys see, such a skill, just standing up and shooting everybody. So it was an M42 right there. So yeah, there's one guy in the corner there, and as you guys see, I pinged the map because I seen the minimap that we are getting flanked. But I just need to get rid of this guy. I don't know what it is because it's Bush Andy. I see it's a comet. So yeah, I just try to angle myself, try to wiggle the gun so he doesn't get the gun. I try to put a shot in their turret, but doesn't really pen. I didn't know it. I could not pen it, so I just go for the gun, try to win some time. Right? I get a bit grieved by that M24, but yeah. So now I realize there is that top part exposed there, and I can shoot that. I see one more guy there. This M24 really trying to help me repair, but he's been more annoying than helpful. I try to deal with him, but I know I'm not going to pen him. I shoot low because I try to go for the transmission there, so he will back off. And now I realize I'm getting pushed from behind, so I'm trying to turn around. Hopefully I don't get, taken out here. I need to deal with the guys behind me, right? I get a shot in the back and my commander is gone. I just try to go quick around the corner and I see two guys here. T-34 that gets a shot at me. That doesn't really pen me because I'm a KV-1, so I just don't die. And just wiggle, try to make myself a hard target. And this guy just sweeps the shot, so I just put one in the turret. And I see an M10, which is very scary because that thing can just cut through you easily. But he's not paying attention, thankfully. So I just move on and get myself into the cap. See a Sherman there. Take a shot at the Sherman. Just very standard stuff. And now the cap is mine, so I just need to hold it for as long as possible. So I see one target coming in, and 50. So I just easy kill there. My teammate gets taken out there in the cap, so it's just me alone. I'm moving on. I see a 3-inch one gun carrier. I don't think it's going to prove to be tough to crack, right? Just to get a shot on him, doesn't really get him. With another one, you just cannot see it, so it's not accurate at all. So I'm just trying to hold the cap as much as possible. And I don't really have support, as you guys see in the map. It's just me alone in the cap against everyone. And a T-34 pushing me. So just a shot in the turret and it hits. And I try to deal with this comment now. But, I just shoot on the phone time because why not? And now I'm getting flanked. So just trying to avoid myself getting caught up by many angles, right? So I'm doing it as much as I can, but this guy is pushing me. So I try to side scrape him from behind, but I'm over angled, so I do a mistake. And I also get shot from behind, right? So yeah, I just put a shot into the walker, into the M24, amazing tank, and one more Sherman coming in. So just put a shot in the cheek, pen that luckily, but I'm still getting shot by multiple enemies now. I'm getting flanked from behind. The gun carrier is shooting me from the side, and soon there's people in the front shooting me as well. So I'm fully surrounded, alone. I don't really have support. My team is just ignoring me. So yeah, I'm just trying to request for help because I cannot deal with anything here. And I try to put a shot in the lower plate, hoping that will pen, but doesn't really pen. I repair because, you know, I'm a KV-1B, so I don't die. And I just try to side scrape. My turret crew gets taken out finally. So now I'm in trouble. There's 3 players trying to shoot me. I get set on fire here. My gun is back, so I just put a shot in the Comet weak spot. My gun is out now. This guy is trying to deal with me as hard as possible, and there's no way he can pen me. So I'm just standing here, standing shots by the entire enemy team, whilst my team is just, I don't know what my team is doing, honestly. You guys see that in that 8 line, and finally a bomb comes out that takes me out. That's 15 kills, right? So I use the side to go back again, and I'm driving myself towards the cap, but I see the enemy team has come back to the side. I see an NTM, so I try to prioritize him. I shoot, miss, so I load HE and pick again to get rid of him. And now there is a Sherman there, and I don't know if I can deal with him, right? So I try to pick again, try to enforce his cheek, wiggle a bit so he whips his shot, but I miss. I shoot too much towards the right, so I will try to get closer. And I see he's getting flanked, right? So I try to just push him, so he's trying to stay on me. So he gets taken out. And here I just push towards the cap, see a poor Matilda. Oh, it's a Valentine actually, sorry. It's a Valentine. Just shoot him in the front plane, he goes up. And this Sherman is trying to aim for his cheek in the turret, but I miss. Trying to save my SPA, right? He's trying to stay alive as much as possible. So I'm trying to push on him to make some pressure. And finally find the cheek there. So I push him here. He is trying to drive in the open, I don't know why. And I shoot him in that lower part weak spot, right? So I'm just pushing on here. Once we have the cap, trying to seal the deal, get as many kills as possible. Because I'm a KV-1B player. So I want to get kills, right? I get this guy coming out of the spawn, he's unaware. I'm scanning the environment with the binos. Always use the binos, by the way. I see this 4 CSU or SU, whatever it is. But just put one, put another to finish it. S257B, I see. And I see the cap is getting, you know, decapped. So I just pull back and try to find the guy, which I do. And yeah, from now on, it's just try to clean up, right? And I see there's that thing, which I think is a South African light tank, right? That thing on wheels, the Sark or whatever it's called. My A4 is pushing him, and I think he's going to get him, but I see he's struggling now in a second. Yeah, see one fire. That Sark is going in a flanking maneuver, so I just put a shot on him. And yeah, I just spray at him, and I see he stops, so I just take my time, get a shot, and that will be the last kill of the match. Pretty standard KV-1 gameplay, as you can see. Just pressing W mindlessly into the cap and just parking there. And that will be 22 kills. Amazing match. Actually disgusting in this thing. Just very standard, right? And look at that kill feed. So many names. Oh my god. And here we are in single cap Curtain Forest. And again, I just push to the cap or close to the cap, just to the side. But I'm just trying to get into the thick of it, right? You guys see, and I'm trying to help my buddy here, and that's an F7K Russian. That's a rare tank to face, to be honest. Like, and there's multiple enemies here. I just try to put one into his secondary turret, hoping that will pen, but doesn't really. I see there's multiple of them. I shoot him again into the weak spot once again. Take out his turret crew once again, but he has so much turret crew, as you guys have seen. It's so hard. So KV-1S pushing me. I try to put one into the turret. Doesn't really pen, so I just put myself into the building, keeping an angle so he doesn't get my reach, right? I finish the same K because I need to get rid of targets as quickly as possible. The less enemies I'm facing, the better. So now this guy pushes on me. I try to get the gun. I miss. So I do the same again, just against the building, keeping the angle so he doesn't get my reach on my gun. And I get shot from the right. I'm trying to spot the enemy. He shots at me, does nothing. So yeah, now I see where the guy is, and I see it's something like a comet. So I just take a shot quickly and get rid of him. I'm pushing on here, I just see this KV-1S, which is not really reacting to me, so I just put one into the lower plate, and I just keep pushing, right? See at 334, so I'm quick. But you guys are seeing what I do, just going from building to building, slowly pushing, because I have the armor. So as long as I'm pushing slowly and making sure I don't get like caught by multiple enemies like it happened in the last match, I will be fine, right? So here I'm trying to stand, see what's going on. This guy shows picks again, so the lower part of the chassis in the side. I just one shot the guy easily. I just keep pushing here, right? Making sure everything is clear. And I see something, try to shoot quickly, and I miss. I ping for my squad mate here with the squad ping. And I see it's one of those BTRs, light tanks, so I just try to get the engine so he doesn't run away. And I load HE. Always carry some HE for this, you know, SPAs and all that soft stuff, right? So very standard from now on, just slowly pushing towards the enemy spawn because we have the cap, we have the map control. So try to lock in, right? And I see a KV-1 and I try to track it, but he gets taken out quickly. And now an enemy in far away, I don't know what it is, so I just try to keep an angle. He takes a shot at me, I see a comet. And I bounce, obviously. So I just try to wiggle, and I see some more people are trying to shoot me. T-34 there, which I tried to quick aim, but I whipped the shot. Just try to angle myself from every target, right? And this guy just forgets about me for some reason, and just keeps pushing. So yeah, I just will repair here, was getting shot at by that guy at T-34 right there. Yeah, he's trying to peek. I take a shot, but it goes low. Just angle my turret once again so he doesn't pen me. And I see one more guy here in the left that keeps shooting at me, so he shots. But he stays there, so he takes one into the turret ring. And I see more targets, right? So one more in the side of that comet, that was the comet from before. And I keep pushing, try to put myself into, you know, some cover, but that Sherman comes in and pens my turret. So yeah, now I'm trying to get my crew back, wiggle around so he doesn't pen me again. I don't have the reload, so I need to wiggle again. He shots, he whips the shot, and I just aim for the turret, and boom, one shot in the turret chick there. So now I'm to crew, so that will be more annoying, but you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere getting shot by multiple angles. But this thing, because it's a KV-1, doesn't die, so I just, you know, try to drive, close the distance, right? Because this thing works better at close range, so I just try to close as much distance as possible. And here I just get tracked once again, and I whip the shot into the KV-1, and I try to choose what I'm going to shoot, right? But because I'm getting so focused, I cannot, you know, I cannot decide. But I find that comet. So yeah, there's that M16 putting shots at me, but that thing I can just ignore because he's not going to defend, right? So one Sherman just decided to push side on. So there we go, to get rid of him. And here just repair and realize we're losing A. If I turn myself around, I see the mill truck coming in. So yeah, I just put a shot onto his engine and get rid of him. And I turn around now to seal the deal into the spawn. Because who needs to cap? I'm a KV-1 player. So yeah, my team just caps, but so I just keep pushing the spawn, right? I find a KV-1S, as you guys see. And then I find a KV-1. Nothing I cannot pen in the lower plate, so I do a terrible choice. I shoot him there. So I get tracked once again, and because I'm crew, just have the longest repair time ever, right? So yeah, just sealing the deal here really, hoping that T-34 runs out of spam protection, but doesn't really. And I just keep getting shot here, but we don't die because we are a KV-1, obviously. That's a balance beam, am I right? And I pretty much realize I have no time, so that will be the match. 14 kills, just pressing W mindlessly, right? And you guys see the Lincoln is actually okay. Those are 14 kills. Pretty standard stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video on what for me is the most overpowered tank in the entire game. Make me know what do you think is the most OP tank in the game. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh 07.